they're ranked this year in our class, so it was a big game. They're undefeated. We came out, got up, and I mean, I've been fouling out the last 2 games. I don't know, over-aggressiveness, I guess. You heard me say before, we're a team of running spurts, and we just got on one. When we get on one, we're pretty good, and we stopped them, got a couple of stops, and which ended up in buckets on the other end.
I just think we defended them very well. I mean, we took them out of everything they wanted to do offensively, and I think that's what helped us out the most. And, they stayed in the zone, and we told them all we need to do is get a shot every time, and I think we would get them on the offensive boards, and we did. In that fourth quarter run, we started out 6-0, and instead of them getting it under double digits, all of a sudden it's 16, 18, 17, and then the game's over. The game's over. We got about 2 minutes left. We're still up 15. So I think our run starting the third quarter, us getting it inside, hurting them on the offensive glass, and defending them is why we won the game. The last game of the regular season, so I just think every time that you beat a team, they got to think in the back of their mind, okay, what do I got to do to win when we play them again? Our guys are now starting to get a little confidence in just the fact that we can defend people, and they're the best team, record-wise, and I think we did a great job defending them. Torian's a junior. He's played unbelievable. I told the guys about 3 weeks ago, I said our most solid guys all year have been Tony and TD as far as being consistent. Now, you can see we got a great game out of Terrell tonight. Didn't score a lot, but just played a great floor game, played great defense, and all our other guys chipped in and made plays. But TD's just he's been our most improved guy, and he's just been real solid. So I'm just glad with his improvement. You got to have everybody say you got to have a point guard. I got one. So it's good to know. I thought that in the first half when he got his 2 quick ones, and then all of a sudden, it was, I don't know if it was a 5-6 point game, then it stretched out to 12, 14, and then it was ended up 10. I said there was no reason to put him back in. We had a good lead, and then in the second half he came out and just dominated in that third quarter. I think he had 10 points, and that just spread it out. Now the other fouls, just on both ends, kind of, where the fouls were and where they weren't was kind of, flip a coin. So, that being said, he got in foul trouble, and his last foul was something dumb, trying to get the ball in, trying to reach in for a foul, and but he just dominated right there in the third quarter. And I knew when we heard him on the boards without Tony, and then we bring him in, it made a big difference. It's a big weapon. It's a big weapon.